And it's the Kings to start out. Pelicans cleared away.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis, but in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
First free throw is good. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense.
And so he hits both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Misses the baby hook.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Out to the right wing. Low block shot. Pelicans keep it alive. Count that bucket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
New Orleans foul. Number 9. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Number 30.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
And he lobs it up. Hauled in by the Kings.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. So it's the Pelicans now. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. And the Pelicans making a change here. The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It could go. It's all tied in Sacramento. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
4. The Pelicans 4.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Smitty, you had your fair share of deep playoff runs. What was it like to finally break through and win a championship in 2003?
BA, it was an unbelievable feeling. Getting a chance to win the championship with that Spurs team was unbelievable. Had some Hall of Fame players, but more importantly, some Hall of Fame people.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought, and Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning Coach of the Year, Allie. Thank you.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
Not everyone is going to score 20 points a game. And Herb Jones has embraced his role on the defensive side, Smitty.
BA, some call him the straitjacket because what he does on the defensive end, he's tall and lanky, and he's not easy to shake off.
Oh, wow!
He went way up.
Goodness! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Takes a three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this one. The three ball. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pelicans ahead, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp as a...
And that's all we have for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New Orleans in the lead. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And for the Pelicans. Fires the 3, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
The 3 is up, on target from range.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And he misses his first shot of the game. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the wing, right side. Five on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Pelicans cleared away.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
18 feet out. It's not going to go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Fades. Kept alive. That shot off the mark. And for the Pelicans. And he drops it in from the low post.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Lets it go from 14. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Yeah, I really believe that when they need points, they know they can count on him to deliver.
He will use his size, his skills, and his shooting ability to go get this win.
Driving to the basket. And a missed layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the wing on the left. To tie it up. And he buries it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
New Orleans calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. target. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's the Kings with the ball. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And for the Pelicans. 4-3. And knocks down the three.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They trail by 3. There's 38 seconds left to play in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
To take the lead. Misses the tray. And he hits it. Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. And how about this, guys? The officials are indeed signaling a review of the last shot. Now, if the basket is deemed good, we've got a different outcome in this one.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, great idea to double check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
And that about wraps it up.